We're back.
Episode 5.
Episode 5, yeah.
And I'd like to just say, if we have offended any fat, vacuous, ugly girls out there, good.
If you're vacuous, you probably don't know what vacuous means.
Yes.
So, not a lot of sympathy. Pick up a book.
Yeah. I'd much rather... Should we just get off the subject of fat girls?
We should. Let's just say, like, health's important. As long as you're healthy.
It is actually... No, let's get back on the subject of fat girls. Philip Schofield, international TV and movie star from the UK.
Movies?
He watched a film.
Childhood like icon because he did all the childhood movies. Childhood TV shows and right. That's what we're about.
Yeah.
Gordon the Goat.
Yeah. We're making up the childhood bit because he didn't make any films. But he posted on his Twitter, which is a popular social media device, that people shouldn't fat shame fat people. And then there was a picture of loads of fat girls in bikinis.
Right. And
to which I tweeted, yes, fat people love having bad knees, terrible cholesterol, heart problems, and end up often in wheelchairs. And do you know what he replied?
More.
Nothing. Completely ignored me.
Too big for you.
Yeah, it's true, but like, it's not healthy.
Well, there's a difference between like health and like being in shape. Like there's like 'cause you can be skinny fat, have that subcutaneous fat, like fat on your organs, and like be unhealthy that way, or you could be like.
There's no fat on my organ, actually. My organ's pretty fat.
Yeah. Is it?
Cock joke.
Just short and fat.
Not short and fat. It's like a Greg sausage roll. It's quite cheap and bad for you.
You always regret it after.
Yeah, it makes you feel sick.
You get a free coffee. The meal deal.
You need a coffee.
You're the one meal deal. Yeah, I think.
Yes! I've got the noisy cricket.
I think as long as you're healthy, then do your thing. But at the same time, people are. If someone else doesn't like the way you look, A, you don't have to give a fuck. But B, they don't have to like the way you look.
Exactly. But fat people aren't healthy. And I don't just mean men and women. I mean all animals. I don't like fat whales. I don't like fat pandas.
Sometimes that blubber is useful. Do people just keep coming out of that door? I think that door's like an infinite spawn. Maybe don't open it.
I feel like an absolute idiot. No, I take it back. The whole thing about fat, I'm only joking because I am like as you know, quite overweight. You should do.
And myself. And everybody. I hate people.
You look like Thor. You look like Thor worked out with Vin Diesel.
Yeah, and then like got hit in the head with a spade a few times, so it wasn't quite as pretty. Is it Chris what? What's his name?
Chris Rock.
No.
He went for it, didn't he?
That would be a Thor I would watch.
Do you know what? You play rubbish in this game.
Yeah. Okay, that is.
I think there should be a black Thor.
Well, they've changed the gender, haven't they?
What, to woman Thor?
And what's interesting is they haven't been like, oh, this is woman Thor. They've just been like, no, this is Thor. Which is fine. Like, why not? That guy just blew my face off.
Bitch lifting a hammer. Hey, actually, speaking of gender and role swaps and stuff like that, have you heard about Hermione Granger is now going to be a black lady?
Yes, is that in the play?
Yeah, I think it's in that stage production of J.K. Rowling's Unlimited Money book.
Look at this door.
No way.
Sorry.
But in the actual book, Harry Potter fans, Hermione is described as a crazy girl with curly mad hair. So, you know, you can
beat it.
Yeah, anything. I'm not saying she's not white or black.
Like, I understand why people are shocked because they've seen the movie and they've been like, wait, is that what that is?
Yeah, but it comes from a book which is mainly comprised of words.
Yeah. Indiana Jones. So, yeah, why not?
Well, indeed.
In fact, well, I was going to say that I'd add a bit more like,
hey!
You literally just got a whip. What was I going to say? I said I was going to give the play a bit of, like, what do you call it? Like buzz? People are talking about it.
People just moan about things. People love things. All of a sudden, everyone's talking about it. Which is good. What we're talking about now. Whoa, J.K. Rowling.
thing is though, like with books, people you make your own visual representation. Like you get someone to describe a crazy girl with brown hair, and you will automatically start to visualize something.
Well, did it say curly ginger hair? Because if it's ginger,
she's brown hair. It's the weediest version.
Ron's ginger, isn't it?
Yeah. So they would have to be white.
Yeah.
Well, isn't there a few like genetic weird things where black people end up with ginger hair? Or is that? I made that up.
There are African-based albinos.
So it would be interesting if you took somebody who was completely apart from this whole, I'm not even controversy, whatever you call this black money situation. Took somebody who hadn't heard anything about it, and they didn't know anything about Harry Potter, and you took someone from like a mainly white country, and then you took someone from a mainly black or Asian or whatever country, and then you let them read the book, and then said, "Hey, draw the characters."
That's a good idea.
And then let them see what comes out. Because I think it depends. Like it's clearly set in England, which if they knew what England was like, maybe they would put people as white, but maybe they wouldn't. Maybe they would put them all as whatever they identify with the most.
That's a good point, actually. Maybe you should try that. Maybe you should go around the world and make everyone forget about Harry Potter and see if you can make.
And a sketch artist.
Yeah, oh yeah. I like this game when you can just kill
I think you have to destroy the floor underneath the door. That guy owned you hard. He was waiting for you his whole life.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna put it out to the team. I don't like this guy. How do you change out?
If you go in to rescue somebody else, you'll change out. And now you got the slow firing minigun. Turn Bronator.
Oh, it's got a bit of kick on it.
It does, yeah. It's interesting. At least you can fire on ladders. Like somehow he fires a two-handed weapon whilst also.
Oh yeah, look!
Wow.
Yes.
That's interesting.
That is a mechanic I like. Look at that.
You fucking Assassin's Creed in this shit. Just keep going, don't stop. Oh.
You can do it.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay. I get sad every time it says that, but then fuck.
What do you think of a black James Bond?
Again, fine. Like James Bond's about like this kind of like smarmy, sly, like witty, sexy, like all that. Not, I mean, just because it's been a certain way doesn't mean it has to continue to be a certain way.
What about Eddie Murphy?
What about him?
As James Bond.
They've already made that movie, and it's called I Spy or something with the guy with the broken nose. Who's that guy? Woody or
Woody Allen?
No.
Woody Harrison?
Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson. Oh, was it like a James Bond thing? I've not seen
it. Was like it was more American Spy, but basically Eddie Murphy was like a wisecracking boxer who the CIA needed to like help infiltrate something, and Owen Wilson was Owen Wilson was the actual spy who had to kind of wrangle him into doing actual spy work. And obviously they butt heads because Eddie Murphy doesn't give a fuck, and then eventually does give a fuck, and it was okay.
I'll have to check it out. Never.
Yeah.
What about a woman James Bond? Jane Bond.
See, that's interesting because because there is like a sexual gender dynamic to James Bond in that he's like always shagging people.
Yeah, but only because men are stupid. Is how women have sex with so many of them. Does that make sense?
What? Sorry.
Being paratroops.
Yeah.
Because like for instance strippers, you don't get women in a strip club spunking 100 quid on a girl that they're never going to sleep with.
No.
Men do it all the time because men are stupid.
Yeah.
But I think James Bond as a woman would be cool.
It would be cool, but like changing the.
Are you trying to say you hate women?
No, I'm just saying, like, just for the reason you described.
You're getting angry. Is that just testosterone leaping out of you? Feminism.
It's my estrogen.
Well, you do make clothes.
It's true. Okay.
And on that stitching note, that's the end of this episode.
I would love to see a female James Bond, but that would be a more different movie than a different race James Bond would be.
Yeah, I think it'd be hotter.
It would be hotter. Keep jumping into bullets. So that's what I think.
Good.
I would like to see it, but it would be a bigger change than it would be if it was like any kind of different man.
Well, I think you should write a letter to someone.
Yeah. Maybe I should write a James Bond movie.
Jane Bond.
Jane
A
Bond.
black woman, James Bond in a wheelchair with dyslexia 070.
Sorry, it took me a little while. That's okay. Alright. Next time on
License to lick.
License to insert batteries into things.
No, because lick is kill, but spelled wrong.
Okay, ish. We have to put a few letters in there, but I like it.
Yes. No, L-L-I-K spells lick.
L-L-I-K.
Especially if you're dyslexic, it could be whatever. It could be fucking, could say Moomin Popper and then go, oh, it says Quartermaster. I don't know.
The M.
But,
Okay. Or the Q. Q.
I want to see a dyslexic Bond now.
This one's run away from us. This one's completely run away
turn it
from us.
off!
Yeah, okay.
Before we say anything really bad,
We apologise.
I am in a wheelchair.